Orphaned Wildlife Society. Sue Davies here with the crew. Every time you guys come on, we are mesmerized by the birds. Joe, do you have little Katie over there?
I love my job.
Katie's
An American kestrel, also known as a sparrowhawk.
Man, oh man. Look at the bodies on these things. Now, Sue, tell us about the birds that you guys currently have. Let's start with this guy right here.
Well, Jen right here is holding Chance.
This girl.
Yeah, well, this is a boy, but Jen is holding Chance, a great horned owl.
Okay, thanks.
And yeah, Chance is one of our education birds. We've had him for about 14 years. Next down the line is Jaylee, and Jaylee is handling Lady Hawk. She's a female red-tailed hawk. And of course, as Jody explained, she's holding Katie, the American kestrel.
Now, what type of primary care do you give to these birds in terms of which ones are permanent residents and then how many you guys are bringing into rehab?
Well, all these birds are permanent residents, so they're part of our education program. So they tour the Lower Mainland to schools and events, and they educate people about the birds and what we do. And then we have about almost 100 birds right now that are being rehabilitated back to the wild right now at our center.
And what do you find are the most fascinating facts? Let's start with the hawk.
Well, red-tailed hawks, they're one of the more common hawks around here. Their diet is really diverse, so they're really able to, adapt to their surroundings. So they eat small mammals, snakes, things like that. So they're really adaptable, and they're very powerful birds as well.
And I love the eyes. The eyes on this one are so hypnotic.
Yeah, the great horned owls are amazing. Their eyes are very striking, and it's quite amazing the strength that great horned owls have as well. The strength that they have in their talons and their feet is actually equivalent to the jaw of a wolf, about 500 psi pressure per square inch.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised how common it is. Like, Joe, you're just at one with Katie over there on the side.
It is so cool.
Yeah. So
Tell us about Katie.
Yeah, well, Katie's pretty laid back. Katie, well as Lady Hawk, they were actually kept illegally as pets, so they're quite imprinted on humans, and that's why they're very calm and relaxed around people. And so that's why we use them for education, to educate people why it's important not to have wild birds such as raptors as pets, because they aren't allowed, but as well, they don't make very good pets. They belong in the wild.
Yeah, Katie's like, I'd like to fly now. Can you take this off me, please?
So how do people get involved with the society? Obviously, the educational component is fantastic, but how do they get involved to help you guys out?
Well, we always are looking for volunteers, so more than welcome to volunteer because we are nonprofit. So mainly most of our people that help us are volunteers, and they can be ones that come into the center help, or we also have a whole network of volunteers that help bring birds to us that need rescuing or releasing, so that helps as well. And just anything they're able to donate or help out always helps us in the long run.
And how many different types of birds do you guys have over at the society?
Well, right now we're at bird 150, so we've already had 150 birds come into our center, and so we have probably at least 80 of them in our center being ready to be released very soon, but we're probably expecting to breach well over 500 this year. Last year we had 480 birds, so it grows every year, so the demand and the need of their care is always needed.
I have a quick question, because I think I want to do this. What's involved in volunteering?
Well, all you need is an updated tetanus shot and just the willing to learn. So we will teach you everything you need to know, and as long as you're willing to learn, then for sure, come on down and volunteer.
I think Thor and I are going.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing, pretty amazing. And Thor's on the side. I can see him salivating because I know you love the birds. Hey, you guys, you have an open house happening this weekend? Tell us about that. This weekend,
we have our big open house. It's our semi-annual open house. It's our big fundraiser of the year, and it's where we get to let you back through the back areas of open house or through our facilities, so through the care center, through the medical center, through the medical room, and we even have lots of games and activities for children so they can fish for duckies, they can learn about other rehab societies that will be there, and the big highlight is we'll be releasing a rehabilitated raptor back to the wild at 1 o'clock, and people will be able to see that.
Amazing. And the website for those to find out more?
Is www.owlcanada.org, and we also have a Facebook page, and we're going to be updating it daily with the different events that will be happening during Owl Open House. So, and it's a great fundraiser, really good chance to see what we do, and it's all going to help us in relocating to a new property as we're looking to move to find a new home now.
Well, you do terrific work. Thanks for bringing the birds in. Thor, come on in here. Why don't you just have some fun? We're going to go to Russ.
Get in here.
We're going to go to Russ right now.
Love it.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah. Well, I think this is like why we all love our jobs.